What's up, guys? Dom here with Restricted America. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Another piece of new guidance came out from Massachusetts legislature about Massachusetts gun laws, and obviously the most recent one, which is in reference to H4 885 or Chapter 135 of the Acts of 2024. I haven't touched on this in a little bit because there has been some more national news going on, and there hasn't been a ton of stuff coming out about Massachusetts lately, but I am going to read this today. It is a notice from EOPS, the Executive Office of Public Safety and Security of Massachusetts. Goal posted this kind of all over their social media, so you might have already seen it, but we're going to be reading it all today and kind of just going over it and seeing what we can make of it. So this is to all law enforcement agencies, licensing authorities, licensed firearm dealers, firearms instructors, LTC and FID holders, and all other interested parties. And this came out November 14th, 2024. The Executive Office of Public Safety and Security, EOPS, and its agencies continue to work on implementing Chapter 135 of the Acts of 2024, enact modernizing firearms laws, and took effect on October 2nd, 2024. We understand that many questions remain about the new law, and therefore we will continue to provide updated guidance periodically as new systems and policies are developed and various provisions of the new law go into effect. Well, they haven't been doing a great job of that. Below is a list of frequently asked questions, which includes the answers that were previously provided in guidance number 1 and guidance number 2. Frequently asked questions: when will the new BFS course be ready? EOPS is diligently working with the MSP, which is the Massachusetts State Police, and the MPTC to operationalize the requirements of Section 74 of the Act, including the new curriculum requirements for the BFS course in accordance with the deadlines prescribed by the new law. So yes, no new basic firearms safety course yet. May a licensing authority accept a basic firearms safety certificate pursuant to the requirements of the current law prior to the Act taking effect? Yes, and a licensing authority may continue to do so until Section 74 takes effect on April 2nd, 2026. So obviously what that means is they'll still accept any police station should accept your normal basic firearm safety certificate, like the ones they're training for and giving out right now. If I was issued an FID or LTC after August 1st, 2024, but before the law became effective on October 2nd, 2024, will I have to take a new BFS course and complete the live fire requirement when I renew my license? Yes, but only if you applied for the permit or license after August 1st, 2024. So they're not grandfathering you in. I've talked about this before. They're not grandfathering you in for renewals, but that basic firearm certificate should be fine for any time up until 2026. But if you apply after August 1st, you're going to need to take that new course for renewal. I'm a BFS instructor. What are the new requirements for the issuance of satisfactory basic safety firearm certificate? Course instructors will be required to upload copies of completed certificates to the MERCS portal created by DCJIS. Individuals who completed the course will have access to the certificate via the MERCS portal. Specific information will be forthcoming. These requirements will not take effect until early 2026. So again, I wouldn't worry about that yet. Can I renew or apply for a new resident alien permit to possess non-large capacity rifles and shotguns? No, this is no longer a valid license type. What types of licenses exist under the new law? So dealer license to buy, sell, rent, lease firearms and ammunition, gunsmith license, gun club license to sell ammunition, gun club license to possess, store, use large capacity firearms, ammunition, and feeding devices, self-defense spray permit, firearms identification card, license to carry firearms, non-resident license to carry firearms. So really not much has changed. Can I apply for or renew an LTC in the town where I own a business? No. Applicants can only apply for or renew a firearms license in the city/town where they reside, or a non-resident of the Commonwealth through the Firearms Records Bureau. So I guess that's different, and a lot of people were wondering that in the beginning. So I guess that's a firm no. Will I need to register all my firearms? Yes. However, you will not be required to register your firearms into the new registration system until 10/2/2026. The Commonwealth is working on building the new registration system and will provide additional information about how to register firearms at a later date. In the meantime, users may register firearms on the existing Massachusetts gun transaction portal, and then it posts a link. If you have already registered your firearms on the current transaction portal, you will not have to re-register them when the new system goes live. So it looks like they're just going to copy and paste them from that transaction portal, because obviously there already is a registry. Now they're just making it official. And I'm surprised they're not talking about the, I forgot what the exact date was, but the Curio and Relic, they said in the law that those are exempt. So I don't know why they're not saying that now, which alludes to them just causing more confusion with this. I am moving to Massachusetts. Do I need to register my firearms? Yes, a new resident of Massachusetts has 60 days to obtain a firearms license. Firearms must be registered once the license is issued. You only got 60 days now. When will the FCAB convene? The FCAB held its first meeting on November 8th, 2024 at the Department of Criminal Justice Information Services office in Chelsea, Mass. All firearms dealers permitted to sell handguns currently on the approved firearms roster. Yes, the Secretary of EOPS, pursuant to Section 131 of Chapter 140 of the General Laws, has approved the approved firearms roster in its current form. Licensed firearms dealers may continue to sell firearms contained on the rosters. Furthermore, under the Act, dealers may continue to sell shotguns and rifles so long as they are not otherwise prohibited in Massachusetts. The Secretary will consider any advice or guidance the FCAB may offer and will approve any amendments to the rosters as necessary. Will DCJIS be updating the Merck system to reflect the requirements of the new law? Yes, DCJIS has updated the Merck system based on data shared with its agency by the trial court and other agencies. Additional updates will be forthcoming. Yeah, I don't really know what that means. Like, if they're going to be rejecting certain, when you try to register it, I don't know what that really means. That's just honestly lends more confusion. Hopefully, Goal can kind of interpret that for us and kind of give us more detail, because I, being the novice that I am with this legal stuff, I'm not sure what they actually mean by that. When will the Section 12 database, as required by Section 12 of the Act, be operational? The system went live on October 3rd, 2024. How will the recording of ammunition sales be implemented? An electronic record of ammunition sales will not be required by DCJIS at this time. A written record that complies with the requirements as specified in Section 37 of the Act will suffice. I still don't think that's going to actually go into effect. I know like Bass Pro and Cabela's are already trying to do it. I'm sure maybe stores are already doing it for you, but I just don't see that lasting long term. May non-resident hunters under 18 years old hunt in Massachusetts? Yes, Section 129C of Chapter 140 states a person may furnish a minor or person under 21 years of age with a firearm and ammunition for hunting, instruction, recreation, and participation in shooting sports, provided that the person furnishing the firearm and ammunition holds the appropriate license, permit, or card. However, Section 130 and a half of Chapter 140 requires that these activities be performed while under the supervision of a valid license holder and with the consent of the minor's parent or guardian. May non-residents who are at least 18 years of age possess rifles and shotguns to hunt in the Commonwealth? Yes, so long as the rifles and shotguns are not large capacity or semi-automatic and the person holds a non-resident hunting license or a hunting license or permit lawfully issued from the state of their residence, which has substantially similar hunting license requirements to those in the Commonwealth as determined by the Colonel of the State Police. Who should I contact with specific questions about hunting in the Commonwealth? For additional information concerning hunting in the Commonwealth, please visit the Commonwealth's Division of Fisheries and Wildlife website found here. And they put a link. Are non-resident business owners eligible for an LTC? And they just say no. Pursuant to Section 131A of Chapter 140, non-resident business owners are no longer eligible for a license to carry. Ridiculous. I don't know what reasoning they have for that. I really wish when they made these laws they actually gave a reasoning for each thing, because a lot of this just doesn't have anything. But regardless, letter is signed by Maura T. Healy, Kimberly Driscoll, and Terrence M. Reedy. So guys, obviously my commitment to you is anything new major that comes up in Massachusetts regarding state laws with guns or anything like that. I'm going to try to update you the best I can with the information I have. But this, it just lends more confusion. I tried to go over as much as I could. If you have questions or concerns, make sure to put it in the comments. And if you enjoy these types of videos, make sure to give it a like. The algorithm is not liking my YouTube right now, but it also is just after an election, so less people are on YouTube. I understand that. But I appreciate anyone that still watches, likes my videos, comments, and if you're not subscribed, make sure to do that now. Other than that, stay informed and stay unrestricted.